Hey guys, this is Daniel Bryant, and today we're working inside of After Effects. And basically, what we're going to do is just kind of clean things up. I'm going to show you how to stay neat inside of After Effects without going mad. I know as video creatives, a lot of times we can start throwing a whole bunch of ingredients in the pots. For example, graphics and still graphics, other motion graphics, video files, etc. Until we get that look that we want. And sometimes you just want to take a step back and just organize things so that you're more efficient with your work. So let me show you how to do that. So the first tip that I have here is just to maybe start organizing your files so that you know where things are. So for example, my compositions are all in one central, and my video files are all organized here. I know that everything in here is going to be video, and even I would even go further with that. Just day one, etc. But this just helps keep us organized. So in order to create a new folder, you're just going to select right here inside of your project window. It's always going to be there. You're going to create a new folder. And once you've created a new folder, you can name it whatever you want. So I'll say audio for this one. Now, as you can see, I have comps all the way at the top of my window. And this is all in alphabetical order underneath comps. But our comps is staying here at the top of our window. So what I like to do, if I want something to stay on top, all I do is add a little dash key in the front. So let me remove the dash and show you. Now it's back in alphabetical order. But if I press enter and put a dash or even a star, it's going to move everything to the top of my project window. It's going to move that folder to the top of my project window. So that's just a quick tip. Anytime you label with a dash or star, it's going to move to the top of that folder or the top of your project list. So the very next thing I like to do is, I know a lot of times we can get like way creative and start throwing all kinds of things in there, and then we can end up with projects like this where you just have a lot of stuff and you're not even really sure why they're there. So if you want to remove everything that you're not using inside of your composition, what you can do is actually go right up to File. We're going to go to Dependencies and select Remove Unused Footage. And what that's going to do is remove everything that is not inside of a composition. So as you can see here, I removed 27 footage or folder items from After Effects. So After Effects comes up with this dialog box and said, hey, this is what we just did. And I press OK, and now I can work a lot more fluidly because I know exactly what I have here. I have this video file, which is here inside of our project. I have this graphic still, which I'm using kind of to make things grungy here. Let's go ahead and turn it back on. Why not? Oh, well, you know what? We'll just leave it off. On, off. I don't know. On? Yeah, maybe. I'll leave it on. and and we have all of our compositions inside of here too. So now I'm a lot more organized and I know what I'm doing. All right. So lastly, this last tip can save tons of video, tons of storage on your hard drive. And this is one of the reasons I like it. So let's say you either you're finished with the project file and you kind of want to collect everything into one place and delete what you didn't use. Or even if you wanted to share this project file with somebody else, this tip works awesome. So we're just going to go to File, Dependencies, and we're going to collect files. And what that's going to do, okay, let's go ahead and save the project file. So After Effects is saying, hey, remember you need to save this before you do this. And click Save. And what this is going to do is give me a couple of options. So remember when we had all those video clips inside of this project file? Let's say I wanted to send it to somebody, but I wasn't sure about the background. Maybe I wanted to use a different kind of grunge and I had it available here inside of Graphics Still. And I didn't want to remove it from our necessary, project list. What I can do is collect all files, or if I just wanted to collect files that are inside of the compositions, I can do that as well. So those are the two main options that I like to use. None, project only. If you wanted to collect it and just send the project file to some other location, that's why you would do that. But for the most part, you're just going to be using all or for all comps. So we're going to select for all comps, and we're going to go ahead and select reduce project, which is what we just did earlier. So reduce, you remember, and reveal collected project in Finder when finished. So what this is going to do with this checkbox selected is it's going to reveal where we saved it after we've set the save location. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to press collect, and now we're going to save it to our desktop. We're going to create a new folder, and we're going to say organized and create. And last thing we'll do is we'll save the project file as a different name too, organized, and click save. And now what After Effects just did is it collected all the video footage that we need and all of the graphics, etc., and it put it inside of this organized folder on our desktop. So now if we select that file, everything is here neatly that I need to use to recreate this graphic or to have this graphic in a different location. Let's say I wanted to bring it over into another computer. And that's it. We're clean, we're organized. So that's it, guys. I hope this has been helpful to you. And again, if you ever have any emails, just email me. Just visit my website, danielbryantmedia.com, and I'll be happy to answer any question that you have. Thanks, guys.